Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Chip! Timberland! Up we go!
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, it's Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So on fourth down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Don't worry. It's all right. Hey, middle. Hurry. It's all right. Report. Sit up.
A first down throw for Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completion, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A big-time play out of the G-men. An even 40 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Hey, report.
In motion comes Walker. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play action now. Jackson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll have the 1st down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
Mike, you want to convert on 3rd down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to or working as a runner instead.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. You got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jones going to hand this to Tracy. He'll get about 2. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Dom Capers. Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
13. Wait.
Now, faking the give, he'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. We are through 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
No, we changed it. Hey.
No motion over Flowers. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Jones. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. We're going to go right back to Henry. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 1st and 10.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
He has Hyatt complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
South salad, chip. Up and go.
Here's Jones to throw. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Neighbors.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Great, great, great. 56.
Again, it's Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Timberland. Out, go.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
In motion comes Walker. Jackson from the gun on third down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Hey, middle.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6.
Report. Hey, report.
No motion over Flowers. 2nd down. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That'll be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Half jumbo.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's going to let this one go deep. Now, right on the heels of the pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Olszewski now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Okay, here we go.
From the gun, it's Jones. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's
in trouble, and down he goes. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kayvon Thibodeau with the stop. Play action now. Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Rita. Cockroach. Out go.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll check this down to the running back. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, Jones. The outside, caught by Neighbors. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Giants.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
The throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This is caught at the 2. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. That is caught to the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are back within 6. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
In motion comes Walker. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that ball incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset, because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Pass.
Motion man is Hyatt. Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. Off he goes. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Ladybug.
Now Jones. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. To throw is Jones. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball. which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks. But then there's a third. Then there's a fourth. And now after this fifth, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Hey, sit up. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
56.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Jones. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. They'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Throwing, Jones. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Half jumbo. Up, go.
Here's Jones to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And this ball incomplete on third down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Half jumbo.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. And it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Jackson now on second down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job.
And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Okay, here we go.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Up, go.
Jones operating out of the pistol. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Here we go, hey.
Here's Jones. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Half 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. The ball comes out. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score.
Justin Tucker lining up for
And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. Calm. Up we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
a gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing Jackson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort. that I can recall in a long time.
On third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Up we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st down, Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Apple. Half 18, half. Dom Capers. Up we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Ravens are going to have it just past their 25.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
In motion comes Walker. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
27-yard line.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Motion man is Hyatt.
Up we go.
Jones now on 1st down. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
South salad. 56. Great. Out we go.
Jones to the air again. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Half 88.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
Out we go.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is